there's no excuses. You know, if you want it, go get it.
Tell me in about a minute your story.
I was born and raised in Illinois. Grew up, have 4 brothers and 3 sisters. Came to California in 2010. That's where I learned most of my artwork. Okay. And then I ventured out here to California looking for work, and then I just kept pursuing, you know, my art.
What were your first experiences with art?
High school. I used to draw in art class, so that got me started, and I did a lot of sculptures as well.
Tell me a bit about your childhood.
Well, I grew up in a small town called East St. Louis, Illinois. It's probably about maybe like 10 minutes away from St. Louis. We grew up, had mom and dad was there for a while, and then after, say probably about 8, my dad ended up leaving, and then we started having a little hard time after that. She ended up remarrying, and then we started to get to be a little bit better off, you know, and then coming up, it was not too bad. I mean, it could have been better than what it was, you know, but we survived, and, you know, I don't blame that on her or anyone. You know, I take control of my own life, you know, so this is where I'm at today. You know, I don't make any excuses for anything, you know. So I tell my kids, you know, that there's no excuses. You know, if you want it, go get it.
Sure.
You know, so and that's where it was. You know, my mom, you know, she had a hard time, but now, you know, we're all grown and we're all doing good. So she did the best she can, and she did a good job.
If you're an example of her work, I would say I agree.
Thank you.
So, when did you start embracing the idea of being an artist?
Just seeing so many different things, and I mean, I had a lot of people as well, you know, telling me, hey, you need to get your art out there. So, you know, and I always was hesitant, you know, to put my art out there just because I just didn't know. But then when people start saying it, like, oh man, this is awesome. Yeah. Like, why don't you put your stuff in a museum or you know, or show it? But you know, it's just the intimidation of, you know, really getting out there, you know, so it was just a little hard for me. Ran into Jim, and then, you know, so he ended up introducing me to you. So, you know, hopefully, you know, we can get, you know, this feeling that I have about art out there.
Where do you look for inspiration?
I look for it everywhere. I look for it on houses. I look for it on cars, TV shows. I look for it in the sky. You know, I love just the different colors, what makes colors blend. I look at the trees. You know, there's so many inspirations, you know, out there. So I grab a little from here and there, and you know, and you see what I come up with.
Awesome. I like it. It works. What is one thing people would be shocked to learn about you?
Probably that I have 5 kids, and you know, I have 3 in college. One's off to be a doctor, one's in the military, and one owns a music studio.
Oh wow.
And then we have 2 left that are here, and, you know, and hopefully they're up to par as well.
Cool.
So just, you know, just trying to be a good dad, and, you know, raise a good family.
Congratulations. Sounds like you're doing really well.
Yes, I try. Oh, I say we try.
yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right, we can't leave
You can't take all the credit.
For sure.
who do you look to for life inspiration?
I take a piece of everything. I liked Obama. He's an inspiration. Bush, he was an inspiration to me as well.
But you gave two seemingly different politicians.
Correct.
Can you elaborate on what you appreciated or where you got inspiration from both of them?
Okay, so the inspiration from Bush, it came from when he took charge when we had the 9/11. You know, I think he did a really good job of standing firm and standing at attention with his group of people, and they brought us more respect and power at that time. Mm-hmm. You know, so I really looked up to him for really going after people that came to destroy the United States. So I really put him on a big pedestal for that.
Okay.
And then Obama, he's just a smart guy. You know, he's always clean cut. He's always just respectful of every situation. And Obama, he's just an outstanding guy.
Cool. How long does it take from initial concept to a finished piece?
It can take me anywhere from 2 days to a month. Mm-hmm. It could take a little longer. It just depends. Just what I'm doing at that time. So I'll go in and I just start painting, and I just try to visualize, what's coming next.
Sure.
After every time I lay down some paint and I just see what I need to do next.
Sure, that's good. Yeah, I'm just trying to get people to understand that artwork like this doesn't just happen.
Correct.
Quickly. It's a process.
You have to really dig deep to really get the emotion out of your picture.
How does music affect your life and creative process?
Oh, it affects it a lot. I listen to music a lot. It helps. It helps with the soul. It helps going through things. It helps you emotionally, physically. And for me, it does that. It does everything for me. Music is a big part of our life. We listen to it a lot. And it also gives me a lot of motivation for painting as well.
Cool. Is there a special story about any one piece of your artwork that comes to mind?
I have one that's called Hearts, and it's for my wife. So, she brought some good joy and happiness to my life. So I wanted to dedicate that piece to her.
Awesome. That's a good one. We'll have to see if I'm assuming that one's not available.
Well, I spoke with her, and she said that that she's willing to give it up if it goes into an art museum.
Okay.
So.
What makes your art unique?
Me. It's just a different. I just bring a different vibe to the art scene to me. I use different paints. I use everything. I don't just use one form of oil base or acrylic. I try to incorporate every and any little thing that I can to make it different. And I like big pieces.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to share with the viewing audience?
I just try to do the best that I can.